Here is the Big Boss Man. This is one of the harder figures to find. Actually, not hard to find, but hard to pay for. I'm not going to do a lot with him because he is pretty pricey. He does have a little short finger there and a little bit of gouge on his thumb, but I'm not too worried about it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use the black to kind of hit his shades and then his goatee. I'm going to redo his hair. Definitely his pants, and then if I can find a blue to match, but otherwise I'm not going to worry about it too much because he is a pretty valuable figure, but you know what, I'm probably going to just redo them all anyway. So Big Boss Man, not one of my favorite figures. I thought he came in really heavy when he first came in from Big Bubba Rogers. I think that was from NWA, but then he ended up getting in better shape and doing better. Liked him when he had that black SWAT uniform too, but not going to do that. We'll just keep him as the old Big Boss Man here from I think Georgia. Is that where he's from? Yeah. But anyways, there you go. There's Big Boss Man coming right at you. Here's Big Boss Man so far. I've done the sunglasses. I've done his goatee and his hair. I do need actually that little spot there is like ingrained in there. Try to get that out, but it definitely looks a little bit better. I put some silver on his belt buckle and then on his handcuffs. I did the jet black on his pants, and then you can see his uniform looks pretty good. This is what I've done so far. This is what I have not done. So you see I need to do a little bit yellow with the star, and I'll probably do that another time, but I want to do all of his uniform there and get that finish, and I like how that looks. It does brighten it a little bit more up in person. I needed to do that because it was just it was in rough shape. So to get Boss Man's color, which again, he's an expensive guy, so you may or may not want to do this, but this is what I'm doing because they're my figures and I don't care. I use bright blue and I use cool blue, and I mix them together. It was a little bit dark for me, so I added some just plain old white, just a little bit, and I got this little darker than like a robin's egg blue, which when combined together they actually gets lighter because these two ended up being that, and it was just a little bit too dark, so I added a little bit of white. There you go, and I think that really does a nice job. Again, bottom is the one coat, this is no coat, so I'll go over that here in a little bit, and that'll look good. Really sharpen them up, and I'll be happy with my Boss Man. Gotta give him a nightstick though somewhere. Okay, here is Boss Man that I've worked on. Hopefully you can see from the beginning how much he's changed over. I've really brightened out his outfit. I worked on side of his pants, look really good. I decided to just make his belt and other parts a little more silver. This is really one night, and I'm really happy with how he turns out. Especially when you pull back here, you can see how good he looks. No Mod Podge on him yet, so I'll do one more video just to show how shiny he can look, because he's a little bit flat comparatively to my other fellows hiding back there. So colors I used on his star and some of the yellow around his outlines, and I didn't get too close on some of this. I just touched it up a little bit because it's just so fine and so small, but I used Yellow Flame. His belt buckle was Timeless Gray, and I used it for his handcuffs as well. Pants, sunglasses, jet black, and as I said before, I kind of mixed the brown up for his hair. So again, he's an expensive figure. I'm trying to think of how much I spent on him. I want to say $85, 85 bucks or so. Because he had the finger issue, which doesn't bother me at all, but I knew I was going to paint him, so I spent the money on it, and I'm really happy with it. I like how this looks. I think once I Mod Podge it, it'll look really good. So there you go. I'll do one more video on this, and I'll let you know. I'll show you a few other characters around here that I'm working on. I know a couple of them look really weird, but that's okay, and there you go. Alright, so one more and then Boss Man's all finished. Alright, here is Boss Man with his Mod Podge. Got that little coat to him. As always, I Mod Podge everything that I've painted. I don't Mod Podge any of the skin, don't need that. Pretty happy with what it was. was in pretty bad shape to begin with. Does still missing the finger, whatever, but that's all right. Go buy him a nightstick, and then there we go. So even the more expensive figures can be touched up. Again, private collection. It's my own. I'm not going to resell it, so I have no problem with this. If I do resell it, then I will let them know that this was a repaint. So there you go. Everything, all the paint you need is what I said. So thanks for watching the video.